Hi guys. I'm back. Kinda. Well, and there's my cat. Anyway, I haven't been on camera in like 3 months, so it feels a bit awkward for me to be back on camera. Anyway, I'm gonna hit you guys with another update video. I know. All I've been serving is update videos. I can't seem to do anything else. But I went through a lot in the past few months and I just couldn't bring myself to film anything. I could barely get myself to do anything. So I'm just going to let you guys know what I've been up to, what's happened, and where I am at now. I figured this is the best way to come back to my channel after being gone for 3 months because I don't want to just like resume progress as normal when I've literally ghosted you guys for like 3 months. Right after I said I was going to post more videos. Yeah, but life happens. I'm human, so let's talk about it. So I'm just gonna drop the first like huge bomb right off the bat. So middle of January, my dog passed away. I had him for like 10 years and I'm still like pretty emotional about it. He was my best friend. He was like my soul animal, and yeah, losing him was awful. So yeah, lost him pretty suddenly in the middle of January. I think like a couple weeks or a week after I posted my last video. So losing him was really hard, and wow, I didn't think I'd get this emotional on camera, but yeah, he was my best friend and the love of my life. So yeah, I'll put some videos and stuff and videos of him so you can see him, but he was my best friend. And I didn't feel like myself for a while. Like I felt like I was just trying to get by for like a while. Like I was just trying to get through the day and survive while grieving. I don't know if any of you can relate, but losing an animal is so hard. I've never lost anything like that close to me before, so I could barely do anything. I was like barely painting, barely doing anything I loved. The only thing that I could do that would make me feel better was read. I did a lot of reading. So if anyone needs any book recommendations, let me know. I've got a handful of them because all I could do was read. All I wanted to do was sit on the couch or sit in the hammock outside and read because the grief was all encompassing. It still is every now and then. I'm just barely feeling like myself again. And I've slowly dipped my toes back into painting after that happened. And all I can bring myself to paint now that I'm like slowly feeling better is I just paint like small studies in my studio. I have given myself the grace and just let myself paint very small, simple things in my free time. I'm not even painting Bob Ross paintings right now. I only get my acrylics out and I just paint small things. So I have a couple right here I can show you, but I've only painted like things like this. So super small, basic portrait study. This is another small painting that's a work in progress. It's like a small beetle study. So yeah, I have been struggling, and that is where I left off when I saw you last. And then the other piece of really big news is, and this one is honestly harder to talk about and to admit, but mostly because y'all know me as someone who's trying to become a full-time artist, right? Like that has probably been the main reason you've watched my channel is because of the Milan Mastery Program and my journey towards becoming a professional artist, which is still the ultimate goal. I would still love to become a professional artist someday. But as you know from my last video, I have taken the pressure off myself completely. I'm not, trying to force it anymore. I'm just making art for myself and for my own pleasure these days. So with that being said, I have taken on a new job as a full-time manager of the restaurant that I was working at. So I went from being a server and a bartender to now full-time managing, which is not something I ever expected I would be, but sometimes life gives you something that you didn't think you would be, but that actually is really good for you. So it's really good for me because it offers me a full-time salary and benefits and paid time off, which are all things I've never had before. I've always been a tipped employee and a person who's living paycheck to paycheck, never knowing how much money I'm actually going to make. So for the first time in my life, I'm making a consistent paycheck. I always know how much money I'm going to make. I never have to worry about if my bills are paid or not. I have extra money to spend, extra money to save. And me and my fiance are getting married in the fall. So having that consistent income has really soothed my nervous system. I also had a ton of vet bills from my dog passing away in January. He had gotten really, really in bad shape for the past like month of December. So I had some very fat vet bills to take care of with that as well. So this job has really been like kind of a godsend for me. Like I said, it's not something I expected I would become, a manager of a restaurant, me managing, but it's actually really good for me, and I'm thriving kind of in that position because I'm a natural leader and I love the workplace I work at. The food is so good and I'm a people person. So this job has been surprisingly really good for me. So it's left a lot less time to create and to make YouTube videos. But now that I'm settling into the job, I've been doing it for a little over a month now. I'm kind of settling into my position, figuring out what I need to do and all that good stuff. So I'm hoping that now that I'm a bit more settled, I can make more time to make YouTube videos and paint more and just be my more authentic creative self now that I can fully just like let go of like worrying about if my art's going to pay the bills or not. Now I can actually focus on making the things that I want to make. I can paint whatever I want. I can paint when I want. I don't have to worry about selling them right after I make them. And then I feel a similar way with YouTube, where it's like I can just make videos because I want to make them, and I can share things that I want to share, similar to this video where it's super, personal and random, and it's not gonna, pop off in people's Google searches. Like, it's not gonna be a viral video, but I can make it because I want to share it with you. I've gotten so many lovely, sweet comments, kind of asking where I've been and people wondering still why my website is down. And I want to make content for those people that actually seem to care about me and care about my journey, and not have to worry about getting tons of views or worry about just the money aspect of it, the business aspect. I can make stuff because I want to make it, and that will give me so much more room to be authentic and to actually connect with you guys, which is like the main point. I love to connect with other artists, share my journey. Let me see my cat. That's my cat. That's Peaches. But yeah, it gives me more of a chance to connect with you guys, and that's what I want to do. I want to share my life as an artist. I may not be a full-time business owner artist, but I am still an artist. I still create things. And now I have the room and the ease to actually make the things I want to make. And that's a big deal. I'm really excited about that. And I'm so excited to see what I'll be able to make. Spring and summer are coming. Those are the seasons that I feel my most creative. It's warm, it's sunny. I feel the most inspired in those seasons. So I'm excited to see what I can create. I'm going to be here on YouTube more as much as I can. My goal is to post a video every other week, every 3 weeks, something like that. I'm definitely not going to commit to every week because that's too much with a full-time job. But I do want to share with you how I'm still able to make art and work a full-time job. I want to share more of my art process with you guys. And yeah, just connect with you and be here on YouTube. I love YouTube. I love watching YouTube videos. So to be a part of the YouTube community has always been one of my dreams, and I think I'm slowly getting there just by showing up when I can, even if there's a 3-month pause where I'm trying to get through my life. But don't worry, I will always come back. So that's what's been going on in my life the past 3 months or so since you've seen me last. Maybe it's only been 2 months. I don't know. It's been a while. But that's what's been going on. I went through a really traumatic thing, and then I have a new job. So it was hard to show up then, but I'm hoping to show up now. Here I am. Here's an update if any of you were wondering where I am. And yes, my website is down currently. Thank you all for reaching out and letting me know. I know it's down. The reason it's down is because I am updating it. There's a lot of information on there that doesn't feel true to who I am anymore. And there's a lot of art on there that I don't know if I want on there anymore. And I'm also debating adding to my website. I want to start offering some kind of coaching, mentorship type of course, I think. That's still very much in the air, but that's something I want to add to my website as well. So it's just down for now so I can figure out what I want to be on it. It also costs about $40 a month for me to have a website up, and it just doesn't seem worth it for me to have my website up while I'm trying to figure out what I even want to offer. So it will be back up at some point. Don't worry. There will be so many good paintings and prints on there for you all eventually. And keep an eye out. Like I said, I want to offer some kind of coaching program in the future. We'll see. Anyway, I think that's all I have for you guys today. Please leave a comment down below if you just if you want to, let me know what you've been up to, how your art journey is going. I know a lot of you are working on the mastery program, and I'm curious about how your journey is going. Have you graduated yet? How'd your portfolio go? Where are you now? Let me know in the comments. I missed you guys, and I'm happy to be back. So hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.